Hey Instagram, Rick here from Futures Trading Coach. Here's the trades for Thursday, December 7th. We had an S&P long 2250 right here. And good day traders, this is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Aftermarket Update for the live Trading Alert Call Room. Today is a Monday, March 5th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today in the room. First trade of the day from left to right in no particular time order was in the ES. We got long in the ES, and that was at on the 939 candle. The price was 26.8450, 26.8450, and we took that trade up. We had targets all the way up. I said, in fact, if it goes up and that trade triggers, we were actually waiting on that trade all morning when we were going through this over here in the NASDAQ. And when we had a key level hold and the market went up, I said likely they would go positive. They'd go at least for 10 points, and who knows, maybe higher. We got that plus. Got long 84.50 on an understanding trade, and had a 6-point target there. Went to entry, told everybody if they were still in, they could do an add-on or a new entry at 90 quarter. That was on the 957 candle, and then we had targets of 2702 and then 2710 up here, and went a little bit higher before 11 when the room closed. We closed the room right in here, and just a great situation there, great trading. And then in the NQ, before this up move happened here, this was earlier, we had two opportunities to get short. We were looking for key levels to hold, but since the NASDAQ had set up, we decided to try to get short there, and we did. There was one trade that came at the news. Again, that was a news trade, so not everybody was in it, and that would have been a stop for those who took it. However, I did say that there was a chance that it was going to come up to one or both of these lines, so I said beware if you're going to take this with the volatility of the news. That was on this candle here. When it came back up and came back down, I said hit it again, and that was an understanding trade short at a 76 quarter. On the 851 candle, and that trade went down about 14, almost 50, 40 plus ticks on that trade there, and then we hit it short again, and that was at 915 candle. That was at 58, and that one went down for almost 20 ticks. And what was cool about this trade is when we took the second trade here, the first one was nice, but when we took the second one, we had identified this ES level. If you look at the times here, same times, and I told everybody specifically right here, we had this circle here, told everybody, I gave them the exact price of 75. I said if this AES does not get below 75, don't expect a lot of follow through on this trade. So it got 15 ticks, enough to get us into a free trade, certainly. And then, I said, watch this. If it doesn't break, then we might have a problem. This did the minimum that it was supposed to go, and I said if these hold, both of them were going to go up. And again, we were looking for this up move way back here ever since the market opened, when we were kind of just chopping around. After we tried the shorts, went up, and we could have, where we got it in the ES, this would have been a trade here in the NASDAQ, but I had to call it in one market, so we got it in the ES. Certainly could have taken it right at that dot at the NASDAQ. We were talking about it. And then after we got these two trades here in the ES, I offered an exhaustion trade in the NASDAQ for those who wanted to take it. I told everybody I was not taking it because I was already at my goal for the day, but I said if you wanted to get short, you could try to get short around 45, 46 on the 1027 candle, and the trade did make 20 ticks. Again, these are 10-point spreads here on the right, so it made 20 ticks. Went to entry. I said we're going against the trend, so 10, 20 ticks, go right to entry, and either it's either gonna follow through, or it's going to go up to our next levels, which it did after, of course, the room was closed. But that was a 20 tick trade there from our entry. And that was what we did today. So we're going to come back tomorrow, do it all over again, and we'll see everybody back tomorrow. Happy trading, everybody.